Guten Tag, everyone. This is Mike McCluskey, German teacher at Bunker Hill Middle School. I just wanted to take a few moments of your day to run through some of the major points of interest about my class, about my German class at Bunker Hill Middle School. Um, this information can also be found in the syllabus and the course description on my teacher page, so you can go look at it there as well. This is just a more condensed version, a more focused version of the important points of my syllabus and information about my course. So just very quickly, here's my contact information, complete with Bunker Hill's phone number, my extension, and my email. I will say that email is the best way to get in contact with me. Don't feel like you have to run and jot this down because this information is also available on my teacher page, which is you can find through the Bunker Hill website. So just some other modes of communication. These are more one way. I suppose the email is really the best way for you to get in contact with me. But many of you are likely familiar with Remind. I use this for larger assignments, notice about larger assignments such as tests, projects, things like that, and other general information. For example, if I have information about a celebration that's coming up, I will send information out through the Remind. I try not to do that for daily homework because I don't want to put too much information out there and sort of overflowing your inboxes. But for daily homework, in addition to that assignment and information being provided to students in class, if it's assigned through Blink Learning, which most of it is, and we'll get to more of that in a second, a message is sent to the students on the platform, as well as an email is sent to the students' Washington Township email about the homework. So it's available to them. That information is available to them in multiple different avenues. Class Dojo, it's really more how I tally the participation points for students in class. But you are more than welcome if you would like to receive notifications about points received by students. I would be more than happy to send that invite to you. And just let me know, email me and let me know that you would like that invitation sent to you, and I will do that as quick as I can. The grading policy, you'll see this across the middle school level because this is the grading policy that's been set forth by the district. Your primary assessments are benchmarks, assessments, major tests, major projects. In the secondary category, you have more minor assessments like quizzes, smaller projects, and for us in world language, that's class participation. And then supporting will be, the supporting category is homework and maybe smaller class assignments that I decide to grade. So as far as being prepared for class, I've tried to move most of my materials to online so that it's a little less paper intensive, so that it is, so that things can't be lost. So I ask students that only they really need a charged laptop. There are some things that I can't do just in a digital format, so I ask that they do have a folder for handouts or papers that can't be uploaded digitally, as well as writing implement if we need it for something that can't be done online. Any completed homework, just to make sure that they click that submit button on the assignment. That's really all they need to do for homework that's assigned through Portfolio Deutsch. They just submit that online. There's no paper to bring in. but failure to be prepared, to come prepared for class every day, it may affect the grade of students negatively. Something I really want to touch on here is cheating and plagiarism. I think most students and parents understand what cheating, what plagiarism is. But for plagiarism, in a world language context, in a language learning context, this also includes translators and translation services such as Google Translate. What that means is an online translator is different than an online dictionary. I recommend using online dictionaries for German to English and English to German translations, such as leo.org and pons.eu. But a translation service is something where a student puts in an entire sentence, an entire paragraph, or more, and hits the translate button. So effectively, those are not their words. So that would be considered as plagiarism, and students will automatically receive a 0 on these assignments. I am available for extra help after school. I just ask that students give me advance notice so that if I need to make some accommodations, I can do that. So, as I said earlier, I wanted to touch more on our textbook and online platform. So in all of the courses in German, students will use the Portfolio Deutsch textbook and workbook. This textbook and workbook are in a digital format, so they can access them on their computers. There's also an app available on their phones, so they won't be responsible for bringing the textbook home and back and having the possibility of losing that. Now that textbook, the Portfolio Deutsch textbook, is housed on the Blink Learning platform. So this is where students will log in and they will be able to complete assignments there, get feedback, whether answers are right or wrong, and then, yes, and submit them there. If you'd like to learn more about this learning platform, you can watch the video that I created about the Blink Learning platform and the Portfolio Deutsch textbook at the link here. This link is also available on my teacher page. So I'll wrap it up there because I don't want to take up too much of your time. But if you do have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. And I look forward to working with students and with you towards learning German. Danke.